Vanakkam and Namaskara, good afternoon and a big welcome to SoSouth here on India Today, where you get all the flavors of the South. If it's making news in the South, you will hear it first on India Today SoSouth. And joining me now are my team of colleagues from panning across all the 6 states from southern part of India. Sagai Raj from Bengaluru, Shivi Mol from Trivandrum, Anaga Keshav from Chennai. First to you, Sagai, what's happening in Karnataka at this point of time? Is the power tussle settled or there's still some Natka brewing?
The power tussle controversy will refuse to die down in the state of Karnataka. Chief Minister Siddharamaiah had met K.C. Venugopal and spoke about the power tussle in the state. And meanwhile, D.K. Shivakumar will be flying to Delhi. And sources of the DCMO office clarified that he'll be attending in a private meeting and he'll be returning tomorrow. He'll be attending a wedding in a Lee Meridian hotel in Delhi.
Anaga Keshav, what's happening in Chennai? What's the headline for the day?
Well, in fact, there is Karthikeya Deepam, the festival of lights, which is the biggest festival in Tamil Nadu that is nearing. And a religious controversy has broken out about this particular festival because there is this hill called the Thiruparankundram hill. And the unique feature of this hill is that it houses both a temple and a dargah. Now, in fact, after the High Court gave a directive to the Hindu side in order to light a lamp over there, the CPM has objected to it, saying that it will create religious divide. And we're bringing to you all updates regarding this story.
Shivi Mol, what's the story for the day from Kerala?
Oh, well, Naga, it's the Rahul Mamkootathil controversy that's making headlines again in Kerala, with a new complaint being officially filed with the Kerala Pradesh Congress Committee and also with the national leadership, with the complaint and mailing the complaint to Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi. Rahul's bail plea is also being considered by the Thiruvananthapuram Sessions Court today. It's definitely a very, very tough phase for the Congress because he's not just an MLA, but also one of the most popular faces that they have had in the state. In other news, the BJP State President Rajiv Chandrasekhar has also declared his constituency from where he's going to contest for the upcoming assembly elections in 2026.
And finally, we have Abdul Bashir from Hyderabad. Abdul, what's the headline for the day in Hyderabad?
Well, Naga, the controversial remarks made by the Chief Minister of Telangana, Revanth Reddy, yesterday, his statements have sparked a controversy and high drama that we are going to show in this bulletin.
Thank you, Bashir. Let's begin our bulletin with Karnataka news. Breaking news coming in. D.K. Shivakumar is all set to make his trip to Delhi this afternoon. D.K. Shivakumar is taking an Air India flight at 3 p.m. and is set to land at 6 p.m. amidst the power tussle that is happening since the last 15 days. And Shivakumar is taken up the one-day Delhi visit and reportedly for a personal visit, and that too to attend a wedding is what we are told. 3 p.m. is the flight that D.K. Shivakumar is taking from Bengaluru and will land in Delhi at 6 p.m. The big question is, will D.K. Shivakumar meet the party high command in the national capital? Is this the breakfast truce? But the power tussle far from over is what we will be keeping an eye on. Sagai Raj is reporting this. And Sagai, D.K. Shivakumar is all set to leave Bangalore at 3 p.m. Do we have what's on his agenda? Has he sought appointment from the Gandhi family or the party president Mallikarjun Kharge?
No, DCMO office have clarified that he will be attending a private program that will be a wedding at Lee Meridian Hotel. However, sources close to the Congress office have told India Today that in all possibilities there might be top leaders from Congress High Command who might also be present at the wedding and he might meet them. Remember, there is a clear instruction which has been given by AICC that there won't be any audience for Siddharamaiah and D.K. Shivakumar if they have to travel to Delhi unless they summon. So formally, they have went on to say that they cannot visit. However, the DCM office have clarified this is a personal event, nothing to do with the power tussle or beating the high command. But you cannot discount politicians' visit as a personal visit to Delhi or any other place. Probably there might be some kind of string attached with this particular visit to Delhi.
Well, that's true. In fact, we have been reporting, Sagai, that D.K. Shivakumar would be going to Delhi very soon, and today is the day. But now that he has said personal visit, all cameras and eyes will be on his movements in the next 24 hours in Delhi. We'll keep a watch on that, Sagai, in Delhi. What would D.K. Shivakumar be doing? Moving on to the next breaking news coming in, it's an all-out optic war that has broken out between D.K. Shivakumar and the Chief Minister as CM landed in Mangaluru airport this morning. His followers started to shout Sidhu Sidhu and then went on to shout that Sidhu Sidhu Purnavadi Siddaramaiah, which means that Chief Minister would continue for the full tenure of 5 years. One MLC, Ivan D'Souza from the Congress party, is also seen shouting Sidhu Sidhu. This, remember, moments after KC Venugopal landed in Mangalore airport while D.K. Shivakumar followers garroted KC Venugopal with slogans DK DK. Moments later, Siddaramaiah landed. His followers too left no stone unturned and started shouting slogans in favor of Siddaramaiah himself, calling him full tenure Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. Listening to the whole Nataka that unraveled in Mangalore airport. Well, clearly till now it was just between leaders and MLAs. Now the followers also have drawn battle lines between D.K. Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah. And there is no end to the Nataka in Karnataka over the ongoing Chief Minister posts and tussle. Siddaramaiah has now met AICC General Secretary Organization Mr. KC Venugopal in Mangalore this morning. This meeting comes after the second breakfast meet between Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar and Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. However, now Siddaramaiah has turned his attention to the Congress High Command. When Congress emissary KC Venugopal arrived in Mangaluru, he faced a lot of flack because of sloganeering by D.K. Shivakumar supporters. These supporters chanted slogans of DK DK, make DK CM. Venugopal is deputed by the party High Command to bring Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivakumar to the negotiating table amid the escalating tension. The Chief Minister has said he will meet the High Command in Delhi if he is summoned, reiterating that he will be abiding but whatever the central leadership decides. Meanwhile, Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivakumar are likely to travel on December 8th, though no meeting with the High Command has been scheduled yet. Listening to all the bites and reactions coming in on the story.
I am going to Mangalore. The Sri Narayan Guru, related to Sri Narayan Guru, there is a program. So we all are going. Chief Minister, myself, Hari Prasad, all of us are going. So it's not a political program.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ನಮಗೆ ಕೇಳಿ ನಮಗಾಗೋಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ನಮ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಹೇಳೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಬಿಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ನು 10 ಸಾರಿ ಯಾರು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಬಿಡಲೇಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನು ಬಿಡಲೇಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬಿಡಲೇಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗಂತ ಅದು ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ವರಿಷ್ಠರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವಂಥ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Nothing wrong. See, every leader has got this one ambitions to become Chief Minister. Every MLA has got ambition to become Minister. There is nothing wrong.
But sir, you're saying
irrespective of party, I'm talking about.
Sagai Raj is joining me live on this. Sagai, we just saw the photographs also. Siddaramaiah meeting KC Venugopal. What would have been transpired between these two leaders? Did they have time to talk to each other about the power tussle?
Now, what we get to learn through our sources is the meeting at the Kaveri guest house in Bangalore was only about the power tussle, where K.C. Venugopal has asked him how was the meeting, how it went on, whether you were happy meeting D.K. Shivakumar, whether everything has been sorted out between you people. That's when Siddaramaiah said that yes, we spoke to each other and we try to make peace. And however, it is the High Command which have to take a decision. Whatever has been said to the media, the same thing was reiterated even during the one-on-one meeting with K.C. Venugopal. So we need to wait and watch what will transpire in this particular meeting after K.C. Venugopal reaches Delhi. What we also get to learn from our sources is whatever the message which has been conveyed by Siddaramaiah to K.C. Venugopal will be communicated to High Command, that is Rahul Gandhi and Gandhi family, on power tussle in the state of Karnataka.
Sagai, I request you to stay on with me for the next story as well, and more breaking news and stories coming in from the state of Karnataka. Amidst the ongoing tussle in Karnataka Congress over the Chief Minister post, now the spotlight is on Chief Minister Siddaramaiah's watch. After the breakfast meeting 2.0 between Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivakumar, BJP has now hit out at Karnataka CM over his watch. BJP in a social media post claimed that Siddaramaiah was wearing a watch that worth rupees 43 lakhs during the meet. BJP has now slammed the extravagant mindset of Congress and alleged that there was no end to the splurge when the state was facing cash crunch and the crumbling infrastructure and rot as well. Listen into what Rizwan Arshad from the Chief Minister camp and the Congress government had to say.
Chowkidar is wearing Cartier glasses. Chowkidar is having lakhs of rupees spent. Which Chowkidar wears 10 lakh rupees suit? And this BJP has no guts to ask them. They are asking the Chief Minister when he claims himself to be Chowkidar and Pradhan Sevak and all that. And let them first question him, then we will definitely come out and give reply to the BJP.
In fact, more breaking news coming in from Karnataka, but this time it's not from the Congress, from the opposition JDS camp. Former JDS MP Prajwal Revanna has been denied bail by the Karnataka High Court. In a major setback, the Karnataka High Court today dismissed Prajwal Revanna's petition seeking suspension of the lower court order and grant him interim bail. Earlier, senior advocate Siddharth Luthra had argued on behalf of Prajwal Revanna, challenging the life imprisonment order before the division bench of Justice Mudgal and Venkatesh Nayak. The bench, which had adjourned the matter today for further hearing, took up the argument from the prosecution led by Ravi Kumar, the advocate. With the High Court rejecting the plea, Prajwal Revanna suffers yet another blow in the ongoing legal fight. Remember, the lower court had given a sentence of life imprisonment for Prajwal Revanna of all the accusations that were made against him on the rape charges. And now Prajwal Revanna had appealed to the High Court. The High Court too has upheld the lower court's order. And these are the stories from the state of Karnataka. For more stories, let's move on to the state of Tamil Nadu and Chennai. Anaga Keshav will take it from here.
Well, in the temple city of Madurai, there is a beautiful hill called the Thiruparankundram hill. And what's unique about this hill is that it houses both a dargah and a temple. And now there is a religious controversy that has broken out in this particular temple. The main issue in the Thiruparankundram hill is that earlier this year there was an MP from DMK who consumed meat atop that hill, which triggered the BJP to lash out at this particular MP, saying that the very act of consumption of meat hurt the sentiments of Hindu community. And now following that, there have been a spate of religious controversies in Thiruparankundram hill. Well, if you actually go to Thiruparankundram hill and if you speak to the residents who live there, you'd be very surprised to find out that both the Hindu and the Muslim community live very amicably and peacefully over there. So this entire saga of religious, controversy that has broken out is only between the political parties. In fact, the latest development that's coming in from Thiruparankundram hill is that the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court has allowed the lighting of the traditional Karthikeya Deepam on a pillar situated near the Sikandar Badusha Dargah atop the Thiruparankundram hill. Why? Because tomorrow's Karthikeya Deepam festival, which is the biggest in Tamil Nadu. In fact, Justice G.R. Swaminathan quashed the executive officer's ban, observing that preventing the lamp lighting would jeopardize the rights of the Murugan temple located in the lower part of the hill while the dargah occupies the top. In fact, the issue turned even more sensitive because the hill hosts both a temple and a dargah, leading to administrative and religious friction. In fact, following the single judge order, the HNRC department of the Tamil Nadu government filed an appeal before the High Court, effectively putting the DMK-led state government at odds with the original decision permitting the lighting of the lamp. In fact, it was DMK's ally CPI that first alleged that religious hatred forces were trying to turn the Karthikeya Deepam festival into a riot lamp.
That is the one reason why BJP is not accepted by the people of Tamil Nadu. They want to create ruckus in Tamil Nadu on the basis of religion. But here, our culture is uniform culture, and we are all friends with everybody. It is their right it is an individual's right to follow any religion. That is what Constitution also guarantees. Constitution Article 25 categorically, it is in the fundamental rights. It is not the government right. It categorically states that anybody can follow any religion in India. So they should be respected. They are human beings. Whether they believe in that God or this God, they are human beings, and everybody should respect another human being as brother and sister.
Well, in fact, BJP's Annamalai has also called the DMK's act of filing an appeal as something that's shameful. Now, moving on to another political storm that's happening in the state of Tamil Nadu. Why? Because this election's coming next year. In fact, BJP's Tamil Nadu chief Nainar Nagendran has termed Sengotian joining TVK as Duryodhana from Mahabharat joining the wrong team. In fact, let me also remind you that Sengotian is one of the most tallest leaders in Tamil Nadu, who joined TVK very recently after being ousted from the ADMK. He is such an influential leader that even when Jayalalitha was in power, he was the mastermind before charting out her two plans, charting out her election strategies. Essentially, the mastermind behind Jayalalitha's administration was Sengotian. Now, very shockingly, he was ousted from ADMK, post which he has now been inducted into TVK. Let's listen in to what Nainar Nagendran has to say about Sengotian.
சில இடங்களில் துரியோதனன் என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தாங்க, சேராத இடந்தனில் சேர்ந்தா என்ன நடக்கும்? தோல்வி தான் நடக்கும். அதனால நீங்க இன்னைக்கு எழுதி வச்சுக்கிடுங்க, உறுதியா தேசிய ஜனநாயக கூட்டணி ஆட்சி. இன்னும் தேர்தலுக்கு பல வருஷம் ஒன்றும் இல்லை, கொஞ்ச நாள் தான் இருக்கு. அதனால் வெகு விரைவில் நிறைய மாற்றங்கள் மக்கள் மனசில் வந்திருக்கு. நிச்சயமா ஆட்சி மாற்றம் உறுதி. நீங்க நினைக்கிறது கேட்கிற கேள்விக்கு மாறான செய்திகள் பீகார் மாதிரி சேரும்.
Well, that's all from the state of Tamil Nadu. Now, for more stories from Telangana, let's move on to our colleague Abdul Bashir.
A major controversy has erupted after the statements by Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy during a Telangana Pradesh Congress Committee executive meeting, in which he stated that people with different mindset are accepted by the Congress party, a 140-year-old Congress party. Similarly, like there are many gods in the Hindu religion, 3 crore gods, and there is one god for unmarried. There is one god for a person who's married twice. There is one god for drunkard. There is one god for a person who has dal and rice. So this kind of statement that Chief Minister Revanth Reddy has stated yesterday has sparked a massive controversy, with the opposition, mainly the BJP, lashing out at the Congress party here, stating that these statements of Chief Minister Revanth Reddy are completely anti-Hindu. He must apologize to the Hindus and also take back his statements. Now, a high drama was seen outside the BJP's office, where a protest was held burning effigy of Chief Minister Revanth Reddy by the BJP leaders, and also placards of Chief Minister Revanth Reddy wearing a skull cap were burnt in front of the BJP office. Let's listen in to the controversy and the reaction that have coming in.
హిందువులలో ఎన్ని దేవతలు ఉండ్రు, ఎంతమంది దేవుళ్ళు? 3 కోట్లు ఉండ్రా? ఎందుకున్నాయి? పెళ్లి చేసుకోవడానికి హనుమంతుడు ఉన్నాడు, 2 పెళ్లిళ్ళు చేసుకునేటోనికి ఇంకొక ఆయన దేవుడు ఉన్నాడు, మందు తాగేటోళ్ళకి ఓ దేవుడు ఉన్నాడు, ఎల్లమ్మ, పోషమ్మ, మైసమ్మ, కళ్ళు కొయ్యాలి, కోడి కొయ్యాలి అనేటోళ్ళకు ఉండ్రు, పప్పన్నం తినేటోళ్ళకు కూడా దేవుడు ఉండు. అవునా? అన్ని రకాల దేవుళ్ళు ఉన్నారు.
आपके एक मुख्यमंत्री तेलंगाना के रेवंत रेड्डी, उनके बयान पर बड़ा हंगामा हो रहा है। उन्होंने जब कहा कि हिंदुओं में 3 करोड़ देवी देवता हैं, कोई वेज खाता है, कोई नॉन वेज खाता है, किसी को शराब चढ़ाया जाता है, इस बयान को लेकर बीजेपी कह रही है हिंदू भावना आहत हुई है, माफी मांगनी चाहिए और ये देवी देवताओं का अपमान है।
मैंने देखा नहीं क्या बयान दिया उन्होंने, लेकिन शब्दों का चयन इस प्रकार का होना चाहिए कि दूसरे की भावनाएं आहत ना हो।
He has scant respect for Hindu gods and goddesses. This type of statement by the Congress CM is nothing but insult to the Hindus and Hindus who believe in lakhs and thousands of gods in their faith. He has been emboldened by this statement to give such statement because he has developed friendship with Masjid party, and both BRS also earlier made statement Hindu galu, Bundu galu, and people have shown their place. Now today Revanth Reddy will also be shown his place for making anti-Hindu remarks.
रेवंत रेड्डी कहते हैं अपने एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोऑर्डिनेशन कमेटी की मीटिंग में कि यदि भगवानों के बीच ही कंसेंसस नहीं है तो हमारे बीच में कंसेंसस कैसे हो सकता है, हम कैसे कंसेंसस बना सकते हैं? यह हिंदू धर्म क्या है? ये सनातन धर्म में 3 करोड़ देवी देवताएं हैं। बैचलर के लिए हनुमान जी हैं, जो 2 शादी करते हैं उनके लिए कोई और भगवान है, कोई ऐसे भगवान है जो शराब पसंद करते हैं। रेवंत रेड्डी जी, यह जो आप ट्यूशन क्लास से सोनिया गांधी जी से और राहुल गांधी से सीख के आ रहे हैं कि जाइए और हनुमान जी, माँ दुर्गा, शिव जी और विष्णु जी के खिलाफ बोलिए, आपको अभी भी समझ नहीं आया? सुदर्शन चक्र चला है कांग्रेस पार्टी के ऊपर।
वो मुख्यमंत्री है, क्या उनको सिर्फ एक ही कम्युनिटी वाले वोट दिया है क्या? मेरा दूसरा प्रश्न है यही विषय जो अन्य धर्मों में, अन्य रिलीजन में रदर जहाँ ऐसे अगर कुछ कमियां दिखते हैं तो बात करें देखेंगे। तो इन लोगों को बहुत इजी लग गया है हिंदू और हिंदू आस्था के बारे में मजाक उड़ाना, एक इनका हैबिट बन गया।
देखिए, ये सारी भाषा वही बोलेगा जो औरंगजेब के खानदान से जुड़ा होगा।
A massive controversy has erupted between the Telangana and Andhra Pradesh state, with a statement coming out from the Deputy Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, where Pawan Kalyan has stated that an evil eye from the people of Telangana has spoiled the coconut plantations in Konasima district. Now, last week during a visit to Konasima district, Deputy Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Pawan Kalyan, has stated that the coconut plantation in Konasima was progressing, was very progressive, but evil eye from the people of Telangana has spoiled the whole plantation, is what he meant to say. Now here, the Telangana leaders, especially the Telangana ministers, have come on high on Deputy Chief Minister Pawan Kalyan, especially the cinematography minister Komutiredi Venkat Reddy, where he has clearly stated that Pawan Kalyan is a new politician and he does not sound well as a politician, but these kind of statements had hurt the sentiments of people of Telangana, and he must take back his statements, else his movies will not be released in the state of Telangana, is what has been said. Now a clarity has been issued by the Janasena party, stating that the words that Deputy Chief Minister Pawan Kalyan has said are being twisted and misrepresented. Now this is a clarity that Deputy Chief Minister Pawan Kalyan and President of the Janasena party have come up after this whole controversy has come to the fore. Let's listen in to the reactions that are coming in.
రాష్ట్రం విడిపోవడానికి కూడా కారణం గోదావరి జిల్లాలో పచ్చదనమే. ఆ శాపం తగిలేసినట్టుంది. ఈరోజు గోదావరి జిల్లాలో మొత్తం కొబ్బరి చెట్లతోటి తెలంగాణ నాయకులంతా అంటారు కొబ్బరి చెట్లతో చాలా ఆనందంగా ఉంటుంది, మీరు ఏమంటుందని పచ్చదనంతో చాలా బాగుంటుందండి. ఈరోజు కొబ్బరి చెట్లు ముండలు కూడా లేవు, అంత దిష్టి తగిలింది కోనసీమకి. సో నాకు నిజంగా చాలా బాగా, ఎందుకంటే నాకు దీనికి తగిలినంత దృష్టి నరుడి దృష్టికి నల్లరాయని పగిలిపోతుంటారు. అలాంటిది కోనసీమ పచ్చదనం ఎంతమంది కళ్ళలో పడి వాళ్ళందరి దృష్టి తగిలి ఈరోజు మొండేలతో కొబ్బరి చెట్లు ఉన్నాయంటే దీనికి ఇంకా మనం కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంది, దీన్ని సరిదిద్దుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంది.
తెలంగాణ 13 సంవత్సరంలో పడుతున్నది. ఈ సమయంలో మా తెలంగాణను అవమానపరచొద్దని పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ గారు బేషరతుగా క్షమాపణ చెప్పితేనే తెలంగాణ ప్రజలు క్షమిస్తారు.
నైజాంలోనే చిరంజీవి ఫ్యామిలీ సినిమాలు ఎక్కువగా వాడుతుంటాయి. వాళ్ళే
ఇప్పుడు దాన్ని క్షమాపణ చెప్పకపోతే ఎవ్వరు కూడా చిరంజీవి గారికి సంబంధం లేదు. చిరంజీవి ఈజ్ ఏ సూపర్ మ్యాన్. ఆయన ఎప్పుడు కూడా వివాదాలకు దూరంగా ఉంటారు. కానీ పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ కొత్తగా రాజకీయాలకు వచ్చి డిప్యూటీ సీఎం కాగానే తెలిసి తెలియకనే మాట్లాడిండో, మరి కావాలని తెలంగాణ వాళ్ళని అవమానపరచాలనుకుండో ఏమనుకుండో, కానీ దానికి క్షమాపణ చెప్తే కనీసం ఆయన సినిమా 1-2 రోజులన్నా ఆడుతుంది. చెప్పకపోతే ఎక్కడ కూడా తెలంగాణ థియేటర్లలో సినిమాలు రిలీజ్ కావు. సినిమాటోగ్రఫీ మినిస్టర్గా నేను చెప్తున్నా ఈ మాట.
Well, that is all we have from the state of Telangana. For more stories from the state of Andhra Pradesh, let's go to my colleague Apurva. Over to you, Apurva.
Well, thank you, Abdul. In fact, from the state of Andhra Pradesh, we have two breaking news back to back. First is a controversy involving former Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy's travels. And RTI right now has revealed that Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy, during his tenure, had spent over 222 crores for luxury air travel. In fact, the TDP-led NDA government has picked up the RTI, demanding why all of this money, the public money, was looted and wasted by Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy. This apart from the controversial rupees 500 crore palatial structure that had been built in Rishikonda. TDP's Nara Lokesh has also taken to Twitter, demanding that the RTI has proven that the money that had been wasted for public use of money has not only been Jagan Mohan Reddy's fault, but how the YSRCP had looted public money over the last 5 years. In fact, I'm joined by TDP's Pattabi Garu. Sir, thank you so much for speaking with us. Sir, you've seen the RTI copy. What do you have to say?
So, in a reply given by the Andhra Pradesh Aviation Corporation Limited as part of an RTI query, they have stated that Jagan Reddy as Chief Minister between 2019 and 24 had spent 87 crores on his helicopter rides, 112 crore on jet aircraft ride, and another 24 crore on boarding, crew handling and ground handling expenses, totaling to an amount of 222.85 crore. So this is huge criminal wastage of public money at a time when the state is reeling under severe financial stress. On one hand, you take debts to the tune of 10 lakh crore, and on the other hand, you spend 222 crore on your personal travels. And apart from this, we have seen how he had, wasted public money to the tune of 500 crore to build a palace on Rishikonda. We have seen what kind of luxuries he had created for himself inside the Rishikonda palace. So these kind of exposés are clearly indicating that Jagan Reddy, on one hand, had pushed the state under severe financial stress, had pushed the state under huge debt burden, and on the other hand, he had wasted hundreds of crores of rupees on his own personal travels and luxuries.
So, but the YSRCP is saying that this is nothing but, just vendetta politics. And check the tours of, what, Chandrababu Naidu, Pawan Kalyan and Nara Lokesh are doing.
See, there is no question of any political agenda or political vendetta. We are just showcasing an answer which was given by the AP Aviation Corporation to an RTI which was filed. These are facts. And there is also one other RTI which was filed questioning the amount of money that was spent by Nara Lokesh on his travels. And you know what the answer is? Zero. Zero. Nara Lokesh ji till date as Minister for IT and HRD had not spent even a single rupee from the state exchequer on his personal travels. Whereas on the other hand, Jagan Reddy had spent 222 crore. A person who is facing 19 cases through CBI and ED, who is known to have looted thousands of crores of public money when his father was Chief Minister, and himself again as Chief Minister.
Right.
Not only on one hand he had looted public money, but he has wasted public money for his own travels and luxuries.
All right, thank you so much, sir. As you can see, the TDP has clearly gone ahead stating that, what has revealed by the RTI is definitely something that needs to be looked into. Not only that, let's listen in to more reactions coming in on this story.
The fact of the matter is, when the state was in financial distress and the people of Andhra Pradesh were suffering, the erstwhile Chief Minister has used public money for his own benefits and his own comforts. This is the truth, what we would like to put forward to the people of Andhra Pradesh, and not to be carried away by the false propaganda by the party which they have already rejected in the
Well, a big breaking in the Andhra Pradesh liquor scam that is ongoing. As the liquor scam has gone on, the investigation by the Special Investigation Team SIT has continued on, and through the investigation, in the latest reports, what we are getting to learn is that the SIT has arrested Mumbai-based trader Anil Chokra and accused of laundering over 78 crores in the liquor kickbacks through shell companies and bogus bullion trades. In fact, what we are getting to learn is from the investigations that underwent, not only has Anil Chokra been one of the major key players in this AP liquor case, but also he has had direct ties with Kesireddy Rajshekhar Reddy and Avinash Reddy, two of them who have been noted to be close aides of Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy. In fact, the AP liquor case SIT team has continued on in its investigation, marking Anil Chokra as A16 and 17 in this upcoming case. That's all from the state of Andhra Pradesh. Let's move on to Kerala, where my colleague Shibi gets you all the latest.
It doesn't seem to settle, as a fresh complaint has now emerged by a woman. She's filed this complaint with the KPCC, the Kerala Pradesh Congress Committee, and also she's mailed this complaint to the national leadership of the Congress Party, including the likes of Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi. In a complaint, she alleges that this MLA who has now been suspended by the Congress Party came in touch with her on social media. He promised her marriage, and initially when a family rejected the proposal, he kept pestering her that he will get married to her and he's in love with her. Later, when he rose up the ranks of the Congress Party and became the Youth Congress State President, the family agreed to the proposal, and he had promised her that he will visit her home with his family to talk about marriage. The woman resides outside the state, and when she visited home and when she inquired Rahul regarding the marriage proposal, he asked her to meet him in person before meeting the family, and he took her, in a complaint she alleges that he took her to a homestay, an isolated place, and sexually assaulted her. After this, he dropped her at her home without even talking about anything, and later he did not come in touch, did not communicate to her about anything whenever she inquired about the marriage proposal. She's filed this complaint saying that after one woman has come forward, it has given the confidence to now come forward and file a complaint to her also. And also she says that the victim in the first complaint is being scrutinized, is being bullied on social media by the Congress handles, and that is one of the reasons I don't want to reveal my identity. The complaint has now been forwarded to the DGP, and it's likely to register a case today in that complaint also. Meanwhile, his anticipatory bail plea in the first sexual assault case registered against him is being considered by the Thiruvananthapuram Sessions Court. Right now, the hearing is ongoing. It's ongoing in on-camera proceedings, and it's put the Congress Party in tight spot because the MLA has been absconding. He's one of their popular faces, youth faces. He was the Youth Congress State President. The Congress maintains that they've suspended him from the primary membership of the party even before a complaint came out. So that's the stand that the Congress has taken. With the new complaint coming up, they've said that let the investigation go on. We'll take necessary step whenever it is necessary. Moving on, we have a breaking coming in. The BJP State President Rajiv Chandrasekhar has declared that he will contest for the upcoming assembly elections in the state, and also gone on to declare the constituency from where he will be contesting in the 2026 assembly elections. He said that he will contest from the Neymam constituency, which is again the first and the only seat that the BJP has won in Kerala for an assembly election. It was won in 2016 by O. Rajagopal. After that, they lost the seat in 2021, and Rajiv Chandrasekhar said that he'll contest from that same seat and ensure that the BJP will win that seat, and not just that seat, many seats, and it will be the turning point for the BJP in the state, is what he said. He was addressing media during a press conference in Thrissur. Listen to the reaction.
അരിങ്ങാനം 100% എഴുതി വെച്ചോളൂ 100% ഞാൻ മത്സരിക്കും ഞാൻ കോൺസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യുവൻസി പറയാൻ വേണമെങ്കിൽ നിയമം കോൺസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യുവൻസിയിൽ ഞാൻ മത്സരിക്കും അരിങ്ങാനം 100% എഴുതി വെച്ചോളൂ 100% ഞാൻ മത്സരിക്കും ഞാൻ കോൺസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യുവൻസി പറയാൻ വേണമെങ്കിൽ നിയമം കോൺസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യുവൻസിയിൽ ഞാൻ മത്സരിക്കും.
With that, we come to the end of today's episode of So South, and thanking Sagai Raj, Anaga Keshav, Abdul Bashir, Apurva Jayachandran and Shivipol for bringing us all the southern news over the last 30 minutes. We'll see you once again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Until then, keep watching India Today.